Metals on the corner of Sahara and Tenaya. Dave, Chad, and Ray Bullish Bryant, our Tuesday guest in the 2:45 slot. Normally here with us the entire show. Ray, Chad, how you guys doing?
I'm doing well. I'm really sitting close to you, Ray. Hopefully you're all right with that.
I think our knees are touching.
Okay, it's gonna be a little awkward, but it's gonna be fun. And let me tell you, just to start this thing off, I just had perhaps the best pizza I've ever had.
I'm going to go on a limb and say it was the best pizza you have ever had.
Joe's New York Pizza, unbelievable. So that was, what was that? Fire red peppers on there,
fresh
pepperoni,
mozzarella.
Oh my God, it's delicious.
It was fantastic. Joe's New York Pizza, by the way, 2 locations here in Las Vegas. One across the street from the Hard Rock. The other one down at Las Vegas Premium Outlet South. That confusing area used to be called the Belts Factory Outlet. Now it's Las Vegas Premium Outlet South. Know that that area is well attended by folks here during the Christmas time, guys that are looking for a great place to shop. Actually, one of our supporters of Thursday Night Football, Uniform Sports, is housed in the Las Vegas Premium Outlet South. So a really great place to go down, get some shopping, and see Joe's New York Pizza. We are going to be here from 1 until 3 p.m. today, so if you're just tuning in to KDWN, thank you very much for joining us today on Live in Las Vegas. Now, we've been inviting folks, Ray and Chad, all week long, and actually for the last couple of weeks, to go online to SaharaCoins.com and register to win a 2014 quarter-ounce Gold Eagle, along with a number of other prizes we're going to be giving away today. Now, over 40 people have signed up online to win this quarter-ounce Gold Eagle. You have to be here, though, at Sahara and Tenaya, here in Sahara Coins, to win the prize. So come on down, join us. We've got the lunch. How has this been going for you guys? Have you noticed kind of an increased rate of holiday traffic, folks coming in here to take advantage of what you guys have to offer, gold, silver, bullion, and other collectibles?
We have. You know, this year looks to be a great year as far as collectibles are concerned. So all your stockings are going to be a little heavier, pulling things off the shelf,
right.
You know. But yeah, we are seeing a real big trend on people wanting some coins and gold for Christmas.
Now, we're not just giving away that 2014 quarter-ounce Gold Eagle. What else are we, in the little basket of fun that you've put together, Ray, do we have to give away? And we're going to be doing this through the whole entire show. And you still have a chance to register, right? It's not too late.
So here's the deal. You go to our website, you can register, or you come directly to the store. We'll get you on a computer to register. We've got the Gold Eagle like we talked about. We've got proof Silver Eagles. We've got sweatshirts, t-shirts, show tickets to an amazing show. It's hilarious. We've got a lot of cool stuff to give away. So get down here, sign up. And if you have signed up, where you at? Get down here.
Yeah, no kidding. You've still got until 3 o'clock, and I think we're going to kind of hold off the big grand prize drawing for near the end of the show. But of course, you're going to want to join us for the wonderful food courtesy of Joe's New York Pizza, as well as the other prizes that Ray mentioned. Now, still a really great show here on Live in Las Vegas. Tons of other news stories to talk about, fellas. And coming up in the next segment, during live news, we're going to be updating you on the breaking story out of Pennsylvania. Bradley Stone, the suspect that was at large for killing 6 people yesterday in a suburb of Pennsylvania, has been found. Also, we're going to be following the story out of Pakistan, where 126 military school children were killed. But of course, good times here at the store with coins for Christmas. So we'll touch on that. We'll touch on that in just a few minutes. Also coming up later on in the show, we're going to have a great sports carnival. We're going to be talking about the Saints destroying the Bears last night. That game wasn't even as close as it looked on paper, 31-15. And NFL's Troy Vincent, who is legal counsel for the NFL, guys, made some interesting comments to Vikings running back Adrian Peterson regarding the length of his suspension, how they were going to deal with Adrian regarding his child abuse, which of course he pled down to a misdemeanor. So we'll be talking about that coming up in the Sports Carnival. And then of course ending up the show with the winners here today on the program. Now, when we look ahead to Christmas, guys, I mean, I'm actually checking the prices of gold right now and silver as well, Ray and Chad. It's kind of dipping, but there's some stories going on that I'm not smart enough to really go into, so I didn't put them on the outline.
But at least you can admit that.
But it all has to do with stock prices. And right now, the price of a barrel of oil is nearly 40% lower than it was this time last year. We're seeing commodities like gold and silver start to decrease. In your expert opinion, Ray, what do you think is driving this?
There's a lot of things driving it. Now, I'm going to tell you this, though, the price of oil going down, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think we're all good with that.
Regardless of what that's doing to gold. But, you know, there is a lot of movement. There's a lot of big hitters that are dumping a lot of things right now. So it's all about positioning, and I think they're just positioning themselves for the future. And in turn, it's bringing these prices down, and it's helping people like myself and Chad.
I was going to say, I may be so bold to say, great time to buy. $15.74 for an ounce of silver and $11.96 for gold, and we know that's not going to hold that long because we've seen the suppression with dumping all the paper on the markets and how much it knocks it down. Knock it down 40 or 50, dollars at one time, but within 2 or 3 days, it's back. Plus some.
Right, and these are those moments we see big runs on stuff, and eventually we run out. So you might want to get here and get it while we can still get it.
Yeah, and that's really one of the keys, I think, to take away from this, guys. And Ray, something that you and I and Chad have talked about every Tuesday for about the last 2 months, and that's when silver is $15.74 an ounce right now. It was about close to $17 just a few days ago. But when it's at $15.74 an ounce, it costs nearly that much, if not that much, to pull it out of the ground, to actually mine the mineral. Now, again, we talk about inflation of pricing, ways that prices can be controlled by cartels around the world. I don't care what metrics you look at. If it's $15.74 an ounce, historically, its equation to gold should put it somewhere in the $40 or $50 range. It's an absolute steal. And like you talked about once, the dollar averaging of silver over the course of 20 years in comparison to other types of safe investments, bonds, and the like, the silver actually performs as well or better than most other markets.
Right. If you bought silver even a year ago, you paid double this for it. So your portfolio's sitting up there around close to $30. Come in, buy now, you're going to drop it almost halfway back down to that number.
Yeah.
So dollar averaging, definitely a good time for that.
Now, Chad, when you look at Christmas time coming up, I know that you're kind of a curmudgeon of sorts.
Well, I wouldn't call myself a curmudgeon.
They've called you the Chad that stole Christmas a couple of times.
Who's called me that?
I don't know. It's something I've just come up with.
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility. But when you look at Christmas time and you see prices like this, are you inclined now to treat yourself a little bit extra during the holiday season? Only because I know how much your one true love could be considered gold and silver.
Well, let me tell you, here's the problem that I have, and I'm sure, Ray, you kind of go through this as well. You see it go up to 17, then you see it drop down. At one point, I think a week and a half ago, it was under 15, and I just couldn't get in on that Monday, and then it went back up. So for me, it's kind of a hurry up and wait, and it's a waiting game, and I'm not sure, should I buy it now, or should I wait till it drops a little bit more? So I'm always playing that game, but at anything, to me, under $16 is an absolute steal.
Right, it's at a price now where, honestly, you're safe either way. So next time you get that feeling, off the couch, down here.
Well, to answer your question, Dave, yes, I will be buying myself some silver very, very shortly. I'm only about 10, 12 ounces away from my goal, so that's kind of where I'm at, and I will be treating myself this Christmas.
All right, live in Las Vegas, broadcasting live from Sahara Coins and Precious Metals, corner of Sahara and Tadea. Dave, Chad, Ray, Bullish, Brian from Sahara Coins here with us. Now, remember, still time to get yourself involved in the contest for the 2014 quarter-ounce gold eagle, as well as the 1-ounce silver American eagle. Go to SaharaCoins.com and register under the Coins for Christmas icon. All you have to do is put in the code word gold member. Still time to do that. Now, if you come on down here to the store, Ray or somebody here at the store, probably not Ray, you'll be busy with us, we'll sign you up on a computer in here to get you involved in that drawing, which we're going to do a little bit later on in the program. Now, here's a story, guys, that I came across this morning because we had a good time, Chad, yesterday on the program talking about money. And Ray, I think you'll appreciate this because I was praising this guy, like most, thinking, man, this kid's 17 years old. Mohammed Islam from New York. We were reading a story yesterday. Chad said he made $72 million in an investment club that he and his friends were participating during their lunches.
And this kid's in high school.
At school. He's a high school kid. The report went on to say that he bought a BMW, which he could not yet drive, a New York City apartment, which he could not yet occupy. However, he was stocking it away for the future. Well, now, as seems to be the case every single week, we get a report of a story out and the redaction coming the very next day. Mohammed Islam, due to the pressure of his parents, grandparents, and others in his family, has come out to say that this is an entire hoax. There is absolutely no truth to it. And here yesterday I was thinking, this guy needs to run for president.
Well, there's no vetting process anymore in reporting. I mean, people someone calls up and goes, oh yeah, this kid made $72 million in the stock market. Oh, print it. No one ever checks it.
49ers coach, by the way, as well.
Oh, nice, thanks.
All right, guys, when we come back, jumping into the live news, giving you an update on the manhunt back in Pennsylvania, as well as what the FBI agents are thinking about doing to the folks getting involved in Caesars betting out here in Las Vegas. Stay with us here on Live in Las Vegas.